Okay, today I'm addressing the issue about growth cycles with natural and any textured hair, however that might be. Um, Growth cycles with our hair are several different phases, which the hair grows and it reaches its terminal length, which means then it's time to break off and regrow. Just like if a tree was to bloom, blossoming flowers, it's beautiful and, you know, bam, a certain time of year, it dies, it breaks off, and it starts the process all over again. Now, um, this got brought to my attention a couple of days ago. Um, so I heard about it, but I really didn't know that much about it. So since I've been hearing about it, I've been doing my research, and I come to find that to stop this process and prolong it, it's different stages. I actually took notes down, like the cycle of hair, genetics, and basically with this process, it has a terminal length. The terminal length is the maximum length your hair can grow. So let's say my hair gets down to waist length, and then it breaks off and it starts to shed, and it starts the whole terminal length all over again process. I don't know if they're saying that's the longest your hair can get because the process is starting all over again. So, but from what they're saying, every time it gets to that length, the term the cycle, the growth sprout cycle can last from anywhere to uh 2 to 6 years, maybe even 10 years. In that span, in that period of time. So it's kind of confusing. I'm still doing research on it, but I've been doing research on how to avoid the the ending period of the growth cycle where your hair sprouts and really grows and doesn't break and doesn't shed. And basically, I've been getting the same uh, answers from the research I've been doing. I've been reading different articles, googling things, looking online, and everybody's basically saying protective style, moisturized condition, use natural products, um, wear your hair natural, which means avoid any chemicals, dyes, perms, weaves, any harsh doing. Basically, give your hair the best care that you can possibly give your hair. Um, and also there were some oils that were brought up because I googled castor oil just to see if the castor oil actually worked. I knew that it worked because I've seen before and afters on YouTube, and I asked some older folks and my grandma, and they all say yes, castor oil does does work. So I came to the conclusion. Uh, I found I actually purchased this about a year ago. Yeah, about little bit of a year ago, a little bit over, maybe a little bit under a year ago. And the name of this particular oil, I wrote it down. I don't want to misspell it for you guys, so I wrote it down. It is emu oil, and it's spelled EMU, and oil, OIL. So it's emu oil. And when I googled castor oil and looked online and read up on castor oil has really great properties too. I'm not gonna go into the whole detail, but it does help with regrowing like bald spots, or and and really strengthening the hair, and it has some other really good key oils to it. So castor oil and ema oil, and I believe castor oil you can actually look up on what mixers are. Like I said, I really didn't go too far into the research like I really wanted to, but I did hit some trigger points, and which was like emo oil was scientifically studied at a university, and the studies show that emo oil produced hair growth, and they said that there's no scientific studies proving that castor oil uh, does make your hair grow, but it's I guess it's a home remedy that's been used for many years because my grandma knew about it. So I'm assuming that it's just something that has been passed on from generation to generation. And I've done my research on castor oil, and I've seen that it has uh, got people that have had no edges or had short hair to longer lengths of hair, like hairlicious girls on here that use it. Kimmy too, she uses it in um her mixture relieving conditioner. So I'm assuming that it has some type of truth to what people say that does make your hair grow and it's healthy for your hair. And I've also noticed my own personal experience of using different oils that I use, which I mentioned in my other videos. If you guys look at that, the rose water stimulates the scalp. The coconut oil is really good for growth and it's a good conditioner. And the castor oil has been really good for me when I've used it. So yeah, um, I've gotten pretty good results. But that's basically what I found out about the growing cycles of hair. I'm gonna have to come back with another video explaining more details and more facts about the growth cycle. I really didn't go into a whole lot because I'm still doing my little research of my own. So hope this video was helpful to anybody that's out there that's having hair problems with growth, or that's maybe going through a growth cycle right now as we speak, or that's having excessive shedding. And also they mentioned you usually go through this cycle if you get stressed out. Make sure your hair follows. Try not to stress out. They also mentioned when I was doing my research about child labor, labor after you have the baby, 2 weeks after you start to shed or whatever. But yeah, I'll get more into detail and come back with as much information I could possibly find. Hopefully to whoever's out there looking, hopefully this was helpful to you. Um have a nice day. Bye.